more than 48,000 lives lost, entire neighborhoods reduced to rubble. Gaza is in ruins. But amidst the devastation, a potential lifeline has emerged. A massive $53 billion reconstruction plan led by Egypt. Could this be the key to rebuilding Gaza, or just another promise doomed to fail? Let's break down what this ambitious plan entails. Endorsed by the Arab League, it's a 3-stage process spanning nearly 5 years. The immediate priority: clearing over 50 million tons of rubble. Imagine the scale, and providing temporary housing for over 1 million displaced people. Think basic shelter, enough to accommodate 6 people per. Then comes the real heavy lifting: rebuilding essential infrastructure, roads, utilities, housing. The goal is to construct 400,000 permanent homes, along with rebuilding Gaza's seaport and international airport. That's the vision. But who will be in charge? And where will all the money come from? Egypt envisions a team of independent Palestinian technocrats taking the reins, replacing Hamas. International donors, including Gulf states, are expected to foot the bill, but securing those commitments is a huge hurdle. And what about Hamas? While they've agreed to a technocratic committee, they're adamant about not disarming. This is a red line for Israel, who insists Hamas can't keep its weapons. Speaking of Israel, they have flatly rejected the Egyptian plan, calling it rooted in outdated perspectives and criticizing its failure to condemn Hamas's initial attacks. Instead, they are pushing for their own alternative, one that involves the release of hostages in exchange for a ceasefire and a promise of a lasting truce, but with no mention of releasing any Palestinian prisoners. Some reports suggest that the US stands by Trump's earlier plan, which was to displace nearly 2 million Palestinians from Gaza to neighboring Jordan and Egypt. This proposal was rejected by the involved nations. So, where does this leave Gaza? The Egyptian plan offers a glimmer of hope, a tangible path towards rebuilding a shattered land. It's got the backing of the Arab League. It's been presented to the US. Hamas agreed to the committee and will abstain from the elections. But with Israel's outright rejection and the massive challenges of funding and governance, the road ahead remains incredibly uncertain. One thing is clear: the world is watching. Whether the plan succeeds or fails will not only determine the future of Gaza, but could also reshape the entire region. The stakes couldn't be higher. This is not just about rebuilding the infrastructure. It's about rebuilding lives, hope, and the possibility of peace. Can this vision become a reality? Only time will tell. Bureau Report, India Today Global.